You know that moment when you're standing in the grocery store aisle, staring at rows of colorful soup cans, thinking you're making a quick, healthy choice for dinner? What if I told you that some of those convenient cans are secretly sabotaging your health with every spoonful? Today I'm revealing the 5 canned soups you should never buy again, plus the 2 that actually pass the health test. Let's face it, we've all been there. It's been a long day, you're exhausted, and the idea of cooking from scratch feels impossible. You reach for that familiar can of soup, pop it open, heat it up, and think you're doing okay. But here's the harsh reality. Most canned soups are nutritional nightmares, hiding behind comforting labels and nostalgic brand names. The first soup you need to ditch immediately is Campbell's cream of mushroom. I know, it's a staple in so many recipes, from green bean casserole to chicken and rice dishes, but this stuff is basically sodium in a can. A single serving contains over 800 milligrams of sodium, and let's be honest, who actually eats just half a can? Most people consume the entire thing, which means you're looking at nearly 1,600 milligrams of sodium. That's more than 2/3 of your entire daily recommended sodium intake in just one meal component. Beyond the salt overload, it's packed with modified food starch, soy protein, isolates, and artificial flavoring. Your body doesn't recognize half these ingredients as actual food. Modified food starch is used as a thickening agent, but it's heavily processed and stripped of any nutritional value. The artificial flavoring could mean any combination of dozens of chemical compounds, designed to trick your taste buds. Number 2 on the avoid list is Progresso's New England clam chowder. This creamy concoction seems innocent enough, but it's loaded with over 900 milligrams of sodium per serving. The entire can will set you back nearly 2,000 milligrams of sodium, plus it contains partially hydrogenated oils, which are trans fats in disguise. Trans fats are the worst kind of fat you can consume because they raise your bad cholesterol while lowering your good cholesterol. This double whammy increases your risk of heart disease and stroke. The clam content is also questionable at best. You're getting tiny bits of clam mixed with thickeners, cream substitutes, and flavor enhancers. Many varieties also contain monosodium glutamate to amplify that savory taste, which can cause reactions in sensitive individuals, including headaches and heart palpitations. 3:3 up is Campbell's chicken noodle soup. Yes, even the classic sick day soup makes the danger list. Despite its reputation as healing comfort food, one can contains nearly 2,000 milligrams of sodium. When you're sick and potentially dehydrated, the last thing your body needs is a massive sodium bomb that will dehydrate you even further. The chicken content is minimal, and what is there is often mechanically separated poultry, which is essentially a paste made from the bones and leftover bits. The noodles are made from refined white flour, which spikes your blood sugar and provides virtually no nutritional benefit. There's minimal vegetable content, usually just some overcooked carrot pieces that have lost most of their nutrients during the canning process. The fourth soup to avoid forever is any variety of chunky soup by Campbell's. These seem hearty and filling, but they're essentially salt bombs with some vegetables and meat thrown in. Most varieties contain between 800 to 1,200 milligrams of sodium per serving, and most people eat the whole can, which means up to 2,400 milligrams of sodium in one sitting. They also contain caramel coloring, which has been linked to potential health concerns in animal studies. These soups contain preservatives like potassium chloride to keep them shelf-stable for years. Your grandmother's homemade soup would go bad in days, but these cans can sit on a shelf for 3 to 5 years without spoiling. 5. Finally, number 5 is Amy's organic lentil soup. Wait, organic? Yes, even organic doesn't automatically mean healthy. While Amy's uses better quality ingredients than conventional brands, this particular soup still packs about 680 milligrams of sodium per serving. More importantly, it's incredibly high in calories for soup, coming in at around 340 calories per can. If you're watching your weight or managing blood pressure, this one isn't doing you any favors despite the organic label. So what can you actually eat? Let's talk about the 2 safe options. The first is Pacific Foods' organic low-sodium creamy tomato soup. This one actually delivers on being a healthier choice. It contains only 280 milligrams of sodium per serving, uses real organic tomatoes and cream, and doesn't include any artificial ingredients or preservatives. The ingredient list is short and readable: organic tomato puree, organic cream, organic cane sugar, sea salt, organic onion powder, and organic garlic powder. That's it. It's rich in lycopene from the tomatoes, which is a powerful antioxidant that's great for heart health and may even have cancer-fighting properties. Studies have shown that lycopene consumption is associated with reduced risk of prostate cancer and cardiovascular disease. At around 150 calories per serving, it's light enough to be satisfying without weighing you down. The second safe option is kettle and fire chicken bone broth. Technically a broth rather than a soup, but it makes an excellent base for adding your own vegetables and proteins. 1 cup contains just 95 milligrams of sodium, and it's packed with protein, collagen, and essential amino acids that support gut health, joint function, and skin elasticity. The ingredients are simple: organic chicken bones, water, organic vegetables, and apple cider vinegar. That's it. No mystery chemicals, no excessive sodium, just real nourishment. The bone broth is simmered for over 20 hours, which extracts maximum collagen and minerals like calcium and magnesium. Many people report improved digestion, reduced joint pain, and better skin quality after regularly consuming bone broth. It's also incredibly satiating despite being low in calories. The bottom line is this: those convenient canned soups come with a hidden cost to your health. The excessive sodium leads to water retention, bloating, high blood pressure, and increased risk of heart disease and stroke. When you consistently consume too much sodium, your body retains water to dilute the excess salt in your bloodstream, putting extra pressure on your heart and blood vessels. The artificial ingredients and preservatives put stress on your liver and kidneys as they work to filter out substances your body doesn't recognize. The lack of real nutrients means you're filling up on empty calories that leave you hungry again an hour later. Real food contains vitamins, minerals, and phytonutrients that nourish your cells and satisfy your body's nutritional needs. If you absolutely must buy canned soup, always check the sodium content first. Aim for less than 400 milligrams per serving. Read the ingredient list carefully. If you see things you can't pronounce or wouldn't find in your own kitchen, put it back on the shelf. And whenever you can, make your own soup at home. It's easier than you think, and you can make big batches to freeze for busy nights. Your body will thank you for choosing real food over processed convenience every single time.